Greetings everyone and welcome back to the channel. We're going to do a random spread today using the index cards to get the overall energy. So this could be for anybody, anyone, any sign. Roles can be reversed. If it's not your reading, don't try to force anything to fit. All right, so this is going to be a general random reading with the index cards. We're going to see what comes out and what messages you guys need to hear today. Conflict, magic, and confusion spells. Why is that here? Oh Lord. 7 deadly sins. Somebody here was using conflict magic and confusion spells on somebody here. This person has a... So this is somebody who's in devil energy. This is somebody who operates and works for the devil, I guess, in a sense. Or they allow their 7 sins, the 7 deadly sins to... The 7 deadly sins are gluttony, greed, pride, sloth, lust, and envy, and wrath, which is death. So either somebody here is in this energy right now, using conflict, magic, and confusion spells on you, or this person was doing this to you in the past, and now they're under some type of judgment because it wanted to be in reverse. So somebody you know could be operating from one of these energies, one of these places, or in this energy for some of them. For some of them, it's all of it, but not. I don't know. Somebody here is confused and they're in conflict with themselves. Spiritual bully. Somebody here is confused and they're in conflict with themselves. Somebody could be putting spell magic or spell work on this person to make them this way. But whoever this spiritual bully is, that's using conflict magic or confusion spells on an individual is operating under dark energies. They have a controlling energy that's controlling their thoughts and making them be in this energy. So somebody here is a spiritual bully using conflict magic and confusion spells. And that's one of the 7 deadly sins. So to manipulate one's energy or to bully someone in the spirit world is a deadly sin. The price for a deadly sin is death, the wrath of God. So here's what I'm getting. Somebody in the spiritual world was attacking someone with conflict, magic, and confusion spells, which is against God's will. This is somebody who's using a deadly sin to confuse or cause confusion for somebody or put somebody in mental conflict. Spiritual attack. Because of this spiritual attack, this person has committed a crime. They are being judged for one of the 7 deadly sins they've committed. They could have committed all these sins or some of these sins, but they were a spiritual bully attacking someone with magic using conflict, magic, or confusion spells. Take it how it resonates, all right? What else? This person didn't do the work to heal, and they're going to get it now, or they're going to get it later, but they will get it. So like I said, somebody here but spiritually bullying somebody using one of the 7 deadly sins to attack a person's mental space to cause confusion and conflict. Whoever this bully is going to get it one way or the other, now or later. All right, take it how it resonates. This is somebody who doesn't want to heal or refuses to heal, okay? So let's clarify this and see what comes out. Let's clarify the 7 deadly sins. Look at this. Look at this. The devil is clarifying the 7 deadly sins. And I start off by saying somebody is in some devil energy, bullying somebody in the spirit world using conflict, magic, and confusion spells. And they think that they're not going to get caught, or they think they don't have to be punished for this, but they will be punished for this. So this is somebody who thinks they're immune to God's wrath. They feel like God's wrath can't hurt them. This is somebody who's very prideful, very greedy, very envious, and very dark. Okay? They lust after everything. Everything this person sees, they want it. I remember when Cat Williams did his interview on Shay Shay, he said, I don't look at anything that I don't want, because if I look at it, I can have it. Those are his words. So this is somebody who feels like they can have whatever they want, do whatever they want to get it. They don't care about hurting anybody to get what they want. And this person is very gluttonous, greedy, selfish, prideful, maybe even lazy in some way. But they decided to commit a crime against a spiritual being, being a spiritual bully, because they asked don't want to fucking heal. And they thought that they were not going to get punished for this. But to their surprise, there's going to be judgment on this person or people that did this or that's doing this to you. All right? Spirit is telling somebody here to turn your pain into gain. All right? Let's see what else comes out. We have the Knight of Wands and the fucking Fool. This was a foolish mistake that somebody made. Somebody with a foolish ass decided it was a good idea to attack a spiritual being because they felt they could, or they thought they could, and thought that because they had so much, I want to say, power or ego, that it wouldn't come back to them. So somebody here did not think that whatever this is they did would come back to them. But Spirit is saying they're going to get it sooner or later. So it may not have happened to them yet, but it will happen. And this person is going to be judged for all 7 sins. They've committed a crime towards a spiritual person, and they've committed 7 deadly sins. So this is somebody who doesn't even believe in God. They think God isn't real. If God is real, then God ain't doing nothing to stop them. So if God is real, is their thought, then why hasn't he stopped me yet? If God is such a powerful God and he sees I'm doing all these things, then why hasn't he stopped me yet? So this is a foolish person who thinks because they haven't got caught yet that God doesn't exist, that they can keep being this way as long as they want to. But you see how this person is hitting the brakes? This knight is trying to slow down this horse, because this horse is running right into a trap. But the horse isn't listening to the person on the horse. The horse is still moving forward. So somebody was warned to not do something here, and they did it anyway. They tried to, I guess, stop themselves. But this could be somebody who has like a lustful spirit, because they're trying to stop themselves from doing something, but they're not stopping. The horse is still going towards the danger. The person could have got off the horse, I guess, and not gone down that path, but they stayed on the back of this horse, and they allowed somebody to, I heard, run them in the ground. This person could try to run your name in the ground. What's this spiritual bully? Spiritual attack, 8 of Wands. Somebody was spiritually attacking somebody using dark magic, and they would not stop. So basically, this person was warned to stop doing dark magic on a spiritual person, but they would not stop. They kept going. They kept doing it anyway. They couldn't stop themselves. So this is somebody who was obsessed with doing this to you. It became an addiction for them. This was somebody's addiction. They could not stop themselves. So even if they wanted to stop using drugs, they couldn't stop themselves because they were addicted to the drug. I don't know. But they got addicted to something they couldn't stop from doing, and they kept doing it. Okay, Queen of Wands. Why is that here? Conflict magic. So the Queen of Wands could have been doing conflict magic. This could be the person that's being charged with this. The Queen of Wands could be a fire sign, doesn't have to be. Why is the Queen of Wands here? So I'm getting the Queen of Wands was warned to stop doing spell work on a Queen of Swords, or vice versa. The Queen of Wands could have been taking the Queen of Swords mental space, making the Queen of Swords feel insecure about themselves or doubt themselves in some way. So the Queen of Wands was trying to block this Queen of Swords intuition. Queen of Swords has a strong intuition. She can hear from God directly from source. She has that type of connection, right? Queen of Wands didn't want the Queen of Swords to receive something from maybe a message or communication from spirit. I don't know. They were trying to block your intuition with this conflict spell magic they were doing, causing confusion for you. So basically, the Queen of Wands was doing spell work on the Queen of Swords to block your intuition, to keep you from being able to see clear with conflict magic and confusion spells. This person doesn't want to heal. So the Queen of Wands was doing spell work on the Queen of Swords energy for a long time, and they wouldn't stop. They were bullying you using spell work and spell and dark magic on your intuition, to block your intuition. So why? Okay, let's clarify. This person doesn't want to heal. I'm going to go back to the Queen of Wands and see why she did this, or why they did this to you, or tried to stop you. What's this person doesn't want to heal? Dang, a lot of cards came out. They don't want to heal. The Sun card and the Chariot. And they didn't want somebody to come in with an offer. So the Queen of Wands was doing spell work on the Queen of Swords to stop a masculine from coming in to the Queen of Swords. So, excuse me, I'm sorry. The King of Pentacles had an offer for a Queen of Swords. This was the Queen of Swords. This is the Queen of Swords' new person coming in. But somebody here is trying to block this connection from coming together. So the Queen of Swords is confused about the new offer. The Queen of Swords is confused by this new offer because their intuition is being blocked by a Queen of Wands that's doing dark magic to confuse you. So somebody is trying to confuse you with dark magic and cause conflict so that you don't see this person as your new person, or you don't see this person as your potential partner. Somebody doesn't want you to turn your pain into gain. I don't know. Give me a second. This is different. Yeah, somebody doesn't want you to see something here. They're using confusion spells and conflict magic to confuse you about something here. Somebody here wants you to be confused about a decision you have to make. I kind of feel like this masculine energy is leaving this Queen of Wands, and they're coming towards the Queen of Swords. But the Queen of Wands doesn't want you to see this person as your person anymore. They want you to choose somebody else, basically. But if this is your person, somebody who you're supposed to meet, they don't want you to meet each other or reconnect with each other because this person knows you will be honest with them and tell them, like, okay, hold on. The Queen of Wands is trying to stop another person from coming towards the Queen of Swords. The masculine energy to me feels like they have found out that the Queen of Wands was doing conflict magic on them. And now they're not confused. Now they have clarity about this situation. So now this person wants to come in to the person they betrayed, and they want to tell this person they betrayed that this person had them under spell work, and that's what caused confusion. So basically, the masculine wants to tell the Queen of Swords that the reason they chose the other person was because they were under some kind of conflict magic and they were confused. They're blaming the Queen of Wands for using spell work on them to confuse them about you. If it wasn't for the confusion spells or conflict magic, this person is saying they would have never chose them over you. They would have chose you instead, and they would have never hurt you. You see what I'm saying? And they tried to stop themselves from being tempted by this person. But because they were doing spell work on this person couldn't control themselves. They couldn't stop themselves from getting into this connection. They didn't know. It's like they were confused about it. They didn't want to do it, and they knew they didn't want to do it, but they couldn't stop themselves from doing it because somebody here was doing like a summoning spell or a come to me spell, and they made this person, they like forced this person into this relationship. But anyway, let's move on. Page of Swords. 5 of Pentacles and the Hangman. Yeah, somebody here is no longer confused about a situation. Looks like somebody here was lied to or deceived by a third party that told them whatever they told them to make them see them for somebody they were not. So they confused this person, caused conflict, and this person decided to go with their offer instead of this offer. And it could have been something they were already lusting for. Like, again, the card says the seven deadly sins. So this masculine could have been very greedy, had a lot of pride, only cared about wealth and success. Maybe they had a lustful spirit. So the attraction between them and this third party was one of their own problems or one of their own deadly sins. So the Queen of Wands used one of their sins to lure them in. You know what I'm saying? Like, they used that one thing they could not control themselves over, or they used that one thing to get this person to come into them. So let's just say this person liked to sleep around with a lot of people. This person would allow this person to have other people as long as they were together. Like, they would feed their ego. So this person had no self-control. This person lacked self-control, self-discipline. They were not wise enough, discerning enough, or strong enough, or disciplined enough to contain themselves or control themselves with this person. So they were able to lose control and do things with this person they wouldn't have been able to do with this person. And this person would allow them to do so. Take it how it resonates. Anything else? The King of Swords in reverse and the Six of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, so, the King of Swords is the counterpart to the Queen of Swords. They were the ones that were under some kind of conflict, magic, or confusion spell by this Queen of Wands. The Queen of Swords and the King of Swords divorced, separated, went their own separate ways. Queen of Swords is now on a new path, and the King of Swords wants to come back in. The only way the King of Swords will be able to renew their vows with the Queen of Swords is that they come correct. If they come any other way, they're going to be rejected and turned away. So it's like, again, the Queen of Wands doesn't want the King of Swords to divorce and separate from them. So to keep the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords from coming together, the Queen of Wands is doing dark magic on the masculine to keep them confused. If the King of Swords distance himself from the Queen of Wands, he'll be able to see things more clearly. But as long as they are together, he will always be confused about the Queen of Swords. He will never understand what's going on. So it's like the confusion is still confusing to this person. They're still confused in a sense because they may still be dealing with this person. It's like until they leave this person behind, they won't be able to see the truth about this situation. They're going to always be confused about this person. So for them to have truth and clarity, they have to move away from this person in order for them to be able to see the truth. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, they got to stop investing in that situation. And this was a bad investment as well. They kind of see that it was a bad investment, but as soon as this person gets close to figuring things out, the Queen of Wands puts more spell work on this person to confuse them again. It's like the spell doesn't last long. It may last for like 6 months or something, and then this person starts to realize something's not right. And when they start when they start thinking for themselves and start to gain clarity, the Queen of Wands does something else to throw this person back off. Does it make sense? I hope so. So they need to learn how to discern. They need to learn how to trust their intuition and discern. Because as long as they're not using their intuition or using their discernment about this, they will never see the truth about this. They will always be in the dark or with this person because they can't. It's like they can't. Oh, Lord, let's wrap this up. This person is not slow, but they seem to be a little bit slow. They are slow when it comes to the way energy works. They may not know everything or anything about magic, but they know that something is off. They think it might be some kind of root work or magic, but it's not. I mean, they think it may be root magic or root work that's being done, but they're not sure. And instead of them trusting their gut about it, they'll go to this person and say, I think somebody's putting more, doing spells on me. This person will lie and say, I think you're right. If you want me to go to somebody to get it off of you, I can do that. but really they're the one that's putting it on them, and they're too blind to see the truth. You see what I'm saying? If they would stop going to this person and telling them everything they think is going on with them, this person won't know that that the spell is wearing off. That makes sense. Because I don't know. This person is telling this person everything that's going on, and they're able to know if the spell is working or not working when they come to them with this information. And when they see that it's no longer working, they go out and do it again, and it causes this person to be confused again about this or themselves. All right, take it how it resonates. This card says that true love cannot be found where it doesn't exist, nor can it be hidden where it truly does. So their feelings for you are real, but you know, they may be a little slow to understand what's going on with them. I do feel like there's a bad influence around them that's keeping them confused about themselves. This person can be confused about their gender or their preferences. They may like men instead of women or vice versa. But it's like whoever this is in their life doesn't like that lifestyle or doesn't agree with that lifestyle. And so if they don't like their choices when it comes to love, then they will influence this person to not be with somebody who makes them truly happy. So if this is their mother and they go to her for advice, because she doesn't want her son or daughter to be, okay, somebody has a mother that only cares about financial wealth. If this is their child, when this child comes to the mom and say, I think I'm in love with somebody else, this person will tell this person that they're crazy. That if you think you can be happy with somebody who doesn't have any money, if you're thinking about leaving this person who has money to be with somebody who doesn't have money, or if you leave this person, you won't have any money, you're crazy. So they kind of talk this person out of doing what's right for them. Like I said, they can't seem to think for themselves. They always got to get somebody else's advice, and they're getting bad advice from somebody close to them that doesn't want them to be happy with somebody else. It's the message. And they may have a grandiose narcissistic mother or father in their life that's confusing them this way or keeping them this way. But if this is the grandiose narcissist, your ex, I just heard God have mercy on their soul, because they did some terrible things here to their estranged lover. And instead of them just allowing this person to be at peace and be happy with somebody else, they try to create conflict for you so that you don't see them the way you see them. So you may say, you know what, I know how you are. You're a liar. You're a cheater. You don't love me. You don't care about my feelings. You this and you that. And this person will disregard your feelings and make it about them so that you won't feel how you feel anymore. You'll feel how they want you to feel. You see what I'm saying? Very confusing energy. So this is a narcissist for real. Like either they're the narcissist or they're with the narcissist that's doing this to them. I don't fucking know. But somebody here is dealing with a narcissist, grandiose narcissist, somebody who is controlling and very, this person could be also afraid of this person, stuck in their own trap. So the masculine seems to be stuck in their own trap. If their pride and ego led them to believe, if they were not manipulated by magic, if it was their own pride and ego, their own lust and their own greed that caused them to go towards this person instead of you, then they set a trap for themselves and now they're stuck. But if they were influenced by someone that made them confused about themselves or this with you, then they will be able to get free from this contract, or they will be able to walk away from this connection with nothing. They won't get anything from it. So if they decide to walk away, they're going to walk away with nothing. They're not going to have any money in the bank or anything to offer you but love. They don't have anything else. And because of that, they're hoping that that's enough. So take it how it resonates. Somebody here really dug a hole for themselves and they're stuck in that trap they built for you, I guess. But somebody else here has been influenced by a third party. And because of that, once they get themselves out of that situation, they're going to want to come towards another person here with a love offer, but they don't have anything else. Like they don't have any money, a place to stay, their own car. They may not even have clothes on their back. I don't know, but they still want to, return back to you. Six of Cups in reverse. You're going to have to use your discernment, all right? And you're going to have to trust your intuition, because some of y'all ain't getting the same person y'all had in the past. This is somebody who really was being led astray by somebody else. But for others of you, this person was the reason why you guys fell apart, and they chose somebody else because they thought they could make more money with that person or be more financially secure with that person. So if you sleep with them, again, not only will you get pregnant, but also catch an STD or have a sick child. The devil made me do it. So for the narcissistic lover that you left behind, their plan is to get you pregnant with their child or give you some kind of STD. So same-sex lovers coming back out. Somebody here has caught something from the same-sex lover, and they don't want it to get out that they have this disease. But somebody here knows about it, and they're going to tell about it. I don't fucking know. Somebody's blackmailing this person because they know something this person has is a deadly disease of some sort. And this person could be passing this disease to everybody they meet. Like, if this is your ex-lover, they have been sleeping with the same sex. They've caught something from that person. They're not going to be honest with you about that. If this is somebody you dated in the past that walked away for whatever reason, or you left them behind, if they return back to you, Spirit is saying you're not only going to get pregnant by this person and have their child, but you may also have a sick child and or an STD. So take it how it resonates. Somebody's on a down bad, down low, I heard, and down bad in a sinking ship. There are snakes in your grass. All right. Thank you for being patient in reverse. Some of you guys have a strong connection to nature. You're like a geometric empath. You can feel nature and the animals around you. You may also communicate with nature in some type of way, or with animals in some kind of way. That's your spiritual gift. Somebody here has abandonment issues. This is not what I wanted. Your person didn't want this, but they chose this, and they're stuck with this if they chose it. If they were misguided into it, or led astray by somebody else, or influenced by somebody to go down this path, then they may be able to get out of it. I don't know. Channeled song, The Gambler. Somebody here gambles too much. This song is by Kenny Rogers. Learning lessons. Somebody here needs to learn a lesson. You leaving me behind was the one thing you could do, the best thing you could do. So this person is telling you, the narcissist, for somebody, some of y'all, that you leaving them behind was the best thing you could do. Or this is spirit telling you that you leaving them behind was the best thing you can do. And we see it right here with the Sun, Chariot, Ace of Cups energy. You abandoning this person and leaving them behind was the best thing you could do for yourself. Okay, you did yourself a good service by doing so. So don't let this person come in and manipulate your energy into thinking that what they lost with you was not their idea, or they lost this with you because somebody influenced them. I mean, I don't know. Like, learn your lesson from this is what I can tell you. Don't gamble away your success trying to be there for somebody who hurt you or left you, abandoned you or something like that. This is not what they wanted because it didn't work out. But if it had worked out, then they would have stayed where they were. You know what I'm saying? Somebody here is a snake in the grass. The devil made me do it. They're trying to blame the third party for this, but it's really their fault for choosing to go in that direction in the first place. Because had they made their own decision about it, they would have trusted their intuition, and they would have used discernment, and they would have never gone that way in the first place. They would have never went towards that person in the first place. They would have stopped before it went too far. But somebody here seems to have gone too far here, and now it's like too late to return back. So I don't know. Somebody here made a decision to invest in a situation that didn't turn out well for them, and now they're going through some kind of financial loss, or they will. And if they don't lose everything, they're going to lose their position, and they're going to end up having to start all over again with nothing to start with. All right, take it how it resonates. I hope this helps. Thank you for watching. Love and light to you all. Namaste.